Hi there, it's Clive here, and I'm very excited. Why, do you ask? Well, very simply put, I've just received an email to confirm that my dedicated top-of-the-range gaming PC is ready, and it's cost me less than £20. Let's find out what it's all about.
So what is Shadow PC? Well, if we check out the website, you'll see that it's from a company called Shadow Tech, and they're based in France, and they describe themselves as a new kind of PC, and they've developed this technology that basically allows you to have a remote computer, and in this case a fully spec'd out gaming computer that you can access anytime and on multiple devices and anywhere, subject to having a decent internet connection, and it gives you full on, as I say, gaming PC level specs. And it's ready to play all the latest games. It has a GTX. Basically, what you're getting is a gaming computer with a GTX 1080 NVIDIA graphics card. And as I say, you can play it on multiple screens. They have an app for, obviously, for Windows. They have an app for a Mac. So if you've got a Mac on it, you can do this. You're basically getting a Windows installed PC at full gaming spec. You can play all the AAA games at pretty high level. They even do an Android and a Linux version as well, and it's ready for the iPhone, so it's for multiple screens. And the beauty about this is they're constantly updating the graphics cards and the processors accordingly. So if you have a gaming PC, you need to kind of update things on every couple of years, and I think they update their graphics cards every 12 to 18 months, apparently, as I understand it, to the latest graphic cards. And in order for it to work effectively, you're going to need an internet connection of about 15 megs per second, which most people have. Mine's around the sort of 70 mark, 60, 70 mark, depending if somebody's playing on Xbox elsewhere, around the 60 or 70 mark, which is absolutely fine. And you'll see later when I do a test. And it basically works. You just basically download your Shadow on any old kind of laptop, as long as it meets criteria. And it can be an old, laptop from about 2011. You basically sign on, connect, and boom, you've got a fully working Windows 10 enabled PC, fully spec'd out. Not bad. If we look at the old specs, as I say, we're talking about, as I say, a high-end dedicated NVIDIA graphics. So in this case, it's currently a 1080 GTX or equivalent, and they upgrade it, as I say. You get 12 gigabytes of RAM. There's 256 gigabytes of dedicated storage and a 1 gigabyte speed download. So they have an industry level sort of internet connection. So that's great when you're downloading games. It does it in a few minutes or a few seconds. The big AAA games, it's pretty impressive. And an upload speed of 100 megs per second, which is great if you, like me, upload to YouTube and things like that. And Windows 10 is fully installed. So once you log on, you're ready to go. So it's a pretty decent spec'd out computer with a really good internet connection speed, perfect for gaming. So let me just show you how it all works. Here, this is my current local laptop, and there's this Shadow app there. So let's just see what my current laptop, this is laptop I have here, is currently running in terms of graphic cards, etc. So if we look at here at the display output, there we go. I'm running a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 950M, which is a pretty entry level graphics card, and the M signifies that it's for mobile. And to be honest, I bought it to play Minecraft with the kids about 3 years ago, so as long as it qualified for that. And if we look at the processor here, it's an Intel Core i5, as you can see. So it plays some games, but let's see how it compares to the main Shadow PC. So we click on the app there, and then we're going to log in. So now my laptop's just acting as a terminal. We're going to log in to our Shadow PC, and you'll see, there we go. And then this logs into the remote PC. set all the settings how I like. Once you've done that, it sort of stays like that. So it logs up and boom, there we are. Now, don't be confused by the wallpaper. It's the same as my local laptop because obviously I've signed into my Windows PC and it's remembered, my Windows account, and it's remembered in my laptop. I've already downloaded some stuff here, as you can see. I've got Fortnite, I've got some editing stuff. But let's see what this is powering. What's powering this again? So we go to Device Manager. Let's check out the graphics cards, and here we go. There we go, an NVIDIA GTX 1080, as I said. So they give you a dedicated graphics card. And if we look at the Intel here processors, an Intel Xenon, which is a big, powerful sort of server processor, as I understand it. So there we are. This is your virtual PC. You can see how, controlling the mouse, it just looks like I'm, it's my local PC. I've downloaded some editing software that I'm editing this on, some DaVinci, and I'll just toggle the screen so you can see the two interfaces there, my local one and my shadow PC. So there you go, a fully spec'd out Windows 10 enabled PC. I've already been in here and downloaded this various software like I mentioned. I've got my editing software, got Fortnite obviously, I've got some Steam. If you play Steam, you can play all your library games on there, which is great. This is great for Steam actually, because obviously all your games are kept by Steam. And I've got Stream OBS for when I want to do streaming and stuff like that. So there you go. But the big question of course is, how does it play the game? So let's check out some initial gameplay and hopefully you'll see.
Okay, so we're going to be demonstrating this on Fortnite, which virtually is unplayable on my normal PC. Let's apply the best settings, see what they have. We'll check out what settings it decides to do this at as well. So got the controller ready. Let's go to there. Let's just check out the settings, see what it's put on. Okay, look. So automatically it's assumed the settings. I don't know if you can see this here, but it's gone epic, 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 epic. It selected those. 60 frames per second, 19, 20. It selected everything as epic. Let's go back. Okay, so I'm just showing you on the screen. It's easy to do this way, and I don't want any screen software to slow it down. But as I said before, this has been unplayable really on my laptop before. So we'll see what it's like here. I'm also not. It's running quite smoothly. Let's get some. See what the firing's like. Oh, okay. And this is much. Try and turn. Hey, obviously in French servers. Right. Let's just get down there. But it's smooth. There's no lag on it there. This is great. This is working really well. What I really want to do is just get a gun.
So I decided to get my son to play a bit of Fortnite so you can see what he's like. He's a bit of an expert at this, and he's the first one to tell me if there's any lag in the feedback or anything like that. So he found it really great, and the quality much better than obviously on a Xbox. So he was very pleased with it. Okay, so we're going to try out some Forza Horizon 4 now. Here's some gameplay. This is me playing earlier at the back as ever. So we say it looks absolutely great, and the settings in this are all at the high level for a PC. It looks fab. Controls are responsive, and I'm really impressed. So overall, this whole Shadow PC thing seems to be delivering. And it's not to be confused with game streaming that you might have seen, where you stream games from a remote server. This is your own PC, and all you need is a low-end PC, Mac, Android or iPhone, which will operate as a terminal for your high-end spec gaming PC. That's the thing that's doing all the grunt work. So, as I say, the other thing to bear in mind, it's not just for gaming, remember. It's a fully spec'd out computer with top-end graphics cards, so you can do editing, heavy graphics work. I'm editing this video using this Shadow PC. You can do game streaming. It's got a 1 GB per second internet connection downloading, so files are super fast, and for uploading to YouTube you've got 100 megabytes per second upload speed. So pretty impressive, and I'll show you the speed test later. In terms of regions, it's currently available in France, UK, Germany, and I think they're rolling out to most of the US by the end of last year, so check your service areas online. Okay, as promised, let's do a speed test. So this is my local laptop, my basic PC that I've got, and we do a broadband speed test here. You see I'm getting a ping of 11 milliseconds, which is pretty good. Anything under 20 is considered very good. And I'm usually about 70 megs per second on this, but I've got, my son's playing Xbox, so that's slowing it down a bit, but there we are, that's fine. More than qualifies. Say 15 meg is the requirement, so that's perfect. And then upload speed, we're talking about 18, is it? Is it going to be 18? Let's have a look. Yeah, so about 18. So there we are. Ping of 11, 64 megabits sort of download speed, and 18 upload speed. Now, here we are on the Shadow PC. Let's do the same thing. So I've logged onto my Shadow PC, hit the go, and let's see what numbers we're getting here on a broadband speed test. And boom, look at that, look, 800, 900, and a ping of 4. So if you add that ping to my ping of 11, that's still only a ping of 15, which is under 20, which is extremely good. So look at this. That's what, 928 gigabytes per second, and then your upload speed is nearly, yes, turning on that 100. This is great for uploading videos to YouTube. When I'm doing editing like this, it's a real boom. So where's it going to end up there? 107. So there we go. As I say, nearly a gigabyte download speed, a ping of 4, which is very good, and an upload speed of 100. So overall, pretty impressive stuff, as you can see. So overall, I've been pretty impressed with the Shadow PC from the few days that I've had it. Ability to play some great PC games on at a real high level has been really impressive, and I was concerned that the lag between the controller and everything would be an issue, but that's not an issue at all. I mean, you are basically getting, as I said, a high-end gaming PC, and it's costing you £27 a month. And in fact, if you use the link down below, you'll get like a $10, £10 off. I'll get some money referral fee for it as well, but you can try it. So you can try it for less than 20 quid, which is pretty impressive, and give it a go. You're not tied into a contract or anything. I definitely use an Ethernet connection to your main computer if you can. If not, it's got to be a 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. I tried it initially on the 2.4 gigahertz that my BT broadband automatically connects my laptop to because it's so far away from the hub.
and the internet speed just wasn't enough because of that. But as soon as I put that Ethernet cable in, boom. In terms of what you need, you don't, as I say, I've got an entry-level gaming laptop. You don't need anything like that. I mean, you can have a Windows 7 or newer 32-bit or 64-bit PC, as long as it's manufactured after 2011 and it's got sort of a graphics processing unit in it, so that could be shared, I guess, by the main processor. Then you're sorted. So if you've got an old computer that you think is out of date, whatever, that's fine. Use that. Suddenly you're turning it into a high-powered gaming PC. As I say, also it works on the Mac and also on the iPhone and the Android, which I'll be trying later. You can check out all the specs. I'll put them on the screen, or you can check out on the website. But there's more. Shadow also do a dedicated box, so a bit like a sort of a gaming unit. You can check out the video here that kind of explains all about it. But basically, so if you don't have a laptop or a PC that you want to reuse or revitalize, you just buy the box, plug in an Ethernet cable, or it also works by Wi-Fi, plug in all your peripherals, and boom, you've got a top of the range gaming PC. You can stick it under your TV, and as you can see from the video, it's pretty slick looking. That is currently going to be available in the next few months, I say. But overall, to say, I've been pretty impressed. Found a bit of a slight sound lag on some of the games, but I think there's an issue that's been looked at. And as I say, if you want to try it out, then definitely use that link down below, and you'll get, I think, £10 off your first month. And as I say, I'll get £10 off my next month as well, so that'd be great. And let me know what you think. I'm going to do some more gaming on it, some more experimentation. I'm going to do some streaming on it, see how it all works. But overall, I think it's pretty impressive and well worth. Just give it a go and see whether it's for you. I mean, if you've got a 1,500 or £2,000 gaming rig and really a pro gamer or anything, then you know what? Good on you. It's probably not for you. But if you're not like that and you want to get into high-level gaming PC sort of things, then why not give it a go? And say at £27 a month, you do the math on that. It's a lot cheaper in 1 year than it would cost you to get a full-on gaming rig with the equivalent processing power and graphics card, etc., etc. So anyway, check it out. As I say, I've had a lot of fun this week with it, well, the last couple of days with it. So let me know what you think, and remember the link down below if you're going to give it a go. Cheers.